Shalom Israel, Shalom. Kahalaim la Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rakah HaKodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Double honors to the bishops that have been putting it down for years, bro, since what? Well, the word's been out since the 60s and 70s. The apostles been putting it down since like the late 80s, 90s, I guess. We're all the way in 2023, bro. And like I guess 2007 is when like all the elders that we know, like my elders, you know, my big brothers in the truth, been putting it down. Great Millstone been putting it down. So salute to Great Millstone, man, and all the camps who are affiliated with Great Millstone, who believe in the true doctrine, that are pushing the word in all righteousness and sincerity. In the name of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, in the name of the Holy Spirit. I'm back at you again. So I had this one on deck maybe 2 days now, and I didn't get time to like put it out, which I'm bad about. And once again, it's dark, and I'm like, yo, I'm gonna do it when I'm done work, yo. So yeah, I kind of like this vibe. Just walking, I'm just gonna prophesy, yo, and I'm gonna publish this, and whoever listens to it, whoever the Lord allows to hear this, then that's dope. And if not, the Lord's watching, and the angels are watching, so who knows, who knows who the audience is, yo. So I'm out here. This lesson is about, so I've been reading 1 Samuel, and I just been picking topic, like, yo, you know what's dope about reading the Bible? Like, I've read Samuel so much times. Hold on, let me switch it up. Hold on. All right. I hope the audio is good. I've read Samuel, I don't know how many times, but like, yo, every time you read it, like you just pick up on new shit that you never really booked. Like, I was like, yo, how did I book this? Like, you book it, but like, you're not really paying attention to like details, bro. And when you read it again, it's like, yo, bro, you're booking weird details that you totally forgot about, which I'm gonna get into. Not in this lesson, like the one that I'm thinking about. I'm gonna get in another lesson, but this lesson is about. This lesson's called "Obedience is Better Than Sacrifice," and that topic came up when I was reading 1 Samuel, because Saul was wilding, yo. Saul started out so good, and then he just fucked it up, man. And like, the more I read, is like, yo, bro, Saul was really fucking, like, yo, can you imagine how Saul was guaning, bro? Like, living in those times, like, you can't really say nothing because he's the king, but you're like, bro. Anyways, yo, let me get into it. Hold up, Salakia. I wrote these precepts down a couple days ago, so I'm gonna try to start doing shit when it's fresh in my head, so I know what's going on, but I'm just gonna read these precepts. So this one's called "Obedience is Better Than Sacrifice," and it's out of 1 Samuel. I got 1 Samuel 15 and 11 in NLT, and also, so yo, I've been reading on my phone the Blue Letter Bible, and the way I set it up is like, on the left hand side is the KJV, and on the right hand side is the NLT. And I've been kind of reading the NLT, and I'll like look and reference the KJV. So most of these precepts are in the NLT. So this 1 Samuel 15 and 11 in the NLT. I am sorry that I ever made Saul king, for he has not been loyal to me and has refused to obey my commandments. So this is Yahweh Bashem Yahushai talking. Samuel was so deeply moved when he heard this that he cried out to Yahweh all night. And this is 1 Samuel. Keep it 6, yo. It's fucking, I don't even know what time it is. 2 something in the morning. Anyways. It's 1 Samuel 15 and 13 and 14 in the NLT. And Samuel And Samuel finally found him. Saul greeted him. So I guess he sent Saul to find he sent Samuel to find Saul to bat him up. When Samuel finally found him, Saul greeted him cheerfully. May Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai bless you, he said. I have carried out the Lord's commands. And what the Lord's command was, Saul was to utterly destroy Amalek. Seen? Because Amalek fucking did a thing on us, bro. Amalek fucking attacked Israel. Like, okay, when we were leaving Egypt and we were looking, for the lands, Amalek did a fuckery and they attacked us from behind and they killed our women and children and shit and all our older men. So Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai has beef with Amalek forever. You know what I mean? And beer years went by and he's like, yo, you niggas thought you got away. It was time for Israel to slide, bro. And they were supposed to be destroyed, but when you think about it, it's all Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai's movies, so obviously they weren't meant to all be destroyed because they play out end prophecy, But it's like, yo, this is Yahweh's movie. But you think about it, in a bigger picture, it played out the way it was supposed to play out, but still, Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai gave you an order, bro. He said, destroy Amalek utterly. Men, women, children, all their animals, every shit. And you didn't do it, bro. You're wildin'. Anyway, so I've carried out Yahweh's command. Then what is all the bleating of sheep and goat and the lowing of cattle here? Samuel demanded. So he heard all the animals that he was supposed to kill. He was supposed to kill everything dead. You know what I mean? And this is 15 and 16, 1 Samuel 15 and 16. I have it over here. This is 1 Samuel 15 and 16. This is 1 Samuel 15, verse 16 to 23 in the NLT. Then Samuel said to Saul, stop. Listen to what Yahweh told me last night. What did he tell you? Saul asked. And Samuel told him, although you may think little of yourself, you are the leader of the tribes of Israel. Yahweh has anointed you king of Israel, and the Lord sent you on a mission and told you, go and completely destroy the sinners, the Amalekites, until they are all dead. Why haven't you obeyed Yahweh? Why did you rush for the plunder and do what was evil in Yahweh's sight? The words are kind of small, so I'm just trying to, the way I copied this. But I did obey Yahweh, Saul insisted. Let me stop. I carried out the mission he gave. I brought back King Agag, but I destroyed everyone else. Then my troops brought in the best of the sheep, goats, cattle, and plunder to sacrifice to Yahweh, your God, in Gabal. See that? So he thought that, he would get a stripes for for the sacrifice, but obedience is better than sacrifice. But Samuel replied, what is more pleasing to Yahweh, your burnt offerings and sacrifices, or your obedience to his voice? Listen, Obedience is better than sacrifice, and submission is better than offerings, the fat of rams. Rebellion is as sinful as witchcraft, and stubbornness as bad as worshiping idols. So because you have rejected the command of Yahweh, he has rejected you as king. Yo, this guy thought he was going to get us stripes for, saving the best animals to do sacrifice or whatever, but that wasn't what Yahweh sent him to do, dog. He was supposed to kill everything. And the king, you're supposed to kill him. If you didn't kill him, I would have killed him last. I would have made the king of the Amalekites watch Israel destroy his people and then fucking kill him the worst way possible. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if you're ruthless and you have the spirit of the Lord on you and this is a revenge thing, bro. When Yahweh puts that spirit on the elect to really do what, in that day, it's gonna be wild, bro. Like, when you think about it, it's probably gonna be violent as shit. You know what I mean? Hold up. This is 1 Samuel 15, verse 20 to 23. But the people took of the spoil sheep and oxen, the chief of the things which should have been utterly destroyed, to sacrifice to Yahweh thy power in Gilgal. And Samuel said, hath the Lord... Hold on. Right, I got that. Sorry. This is Deuteronomy. So yeah. Rebellion is a sin of witchcraft. I think about that all the time. Bro, I don't want to be rebellious for shit, yo, because it's just as bad as being a witch. Nah, fam. That can't go on, bro. Deuteronomy 21 and 1. Sorry, Deuteronomy 28 and 1 in the NLT. If you fully obey Yahweh your power and carefully keep all his commandments that I am giving you today, Yahweh your power will set you high above all the nations of the world. This is Deuteronomy 28 and 20 and 2. You will experience all things. You will experience all these blessings if you obey Yahweh your power. So this is going into the blessings. Obviously, Deuteronomy 28 is, like legendary. What would have happened if we obeyed Yahweh Bashem Yahushai for generations and generations, forever since we became a nation? We've always not obeyed the Lord, bro. Like, when you think about it, that's crazy, man. But even in these times, like, these mans were really seeing the miracles. These mans were knowing, like, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai was like showing himself through miracles. They're seeing chariots. Like, they saw, like, they lived through the exodus of Egypt. Like, there was no doubt that Yahweh was there, like, and they still couldn't keep the commandments. So, like, today times, we have no, like, we're living by faith. We've never seen any, like, biblical, okay, we're seeing, like, prophecy and shit, but, like, there's no, like, you know what I mean? We didn't see Yahushai. We weren't living in our own kingdom and, like, knowing that we have a God. We've been calling God, like, we've been calling on the wrong God until just recently, until we all woke up. You know what I mean? The men who woke up, like the hopeful elect, who know that Yahweh Bashem Yahushai exists and that we're Israelites. And and we still go off. So point being, it's hard now, but you would think it would be easier then to keep the commandments and to obey God and not, like, worship idols and shit. or like do as he said. You would think it would be easier, but apparently not. I'm gonna keep walking on this side. But yeah, that was just the point. Just going off in the spirit, yo. Not like going off, but like I'm just like freestyling in the spirit, like thinking out loud. Slovakia. Let's see. Deuteronomy 28:15. But it shall come to pass, if thou shalt not hearken unto the voice of Yahweh thy power, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. Classic scripts, yo. Proverbs 21:2-3. Every way of a man is right in his own eyes, but Yahweh pondereth the heart. To do justice and judgment is more acceptable to Yahweh than sacrifice. That's the topic, like, yo, like, yo, everything's not everything's a sacrifice, but like a man say, yo, like doing this work and stuff is a sacrifice. Every man has mans have bigger lots than me. Yo, bro, Elder Apostle Tahar, Elder Apostle Tahar is the leader of all Israel on earth. See, if you ask me, and just logically thinking, if Great Millstone is the church of the Lord on earth, and Apostle Tahar is the leader of Great Millstone, that would automatically mean that Apostle Tahar is the leader of all Israel on earth. Yo, I watched this man, Zine. This guy puts up videos, fam, and like, yo, some will be like 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 40 minutes, 50 minutes. He's going live. And then on the weekends, steady, bro. He's on the highways and the byways, see? I don't know who the man, I don't know what he does in his spare time, but like, bro, and then like, yo, his whole life is trying to steal the elect. Yo, that's a sacrifice, bro. For years. Yo, I heard Elder Apostle Gabar say from 1996 or some shit to like 2006. Like 10 years they were prophesying and it felt like no one was listening. Or like every once in a while they'll be on the highways and byways and like two mans might come up and like listen to them for 10 years, bro. And they steady put in the work. And then out of nowhere, the shit blew up. 2007, Beer Man started coming on, bro. And like, joining the fam and like doing the work and shit, bro. You know how fucking wicked that, not wicked, you know how freaking awesome that must have felt? Like seeing like, oh shit, this shit's blowing up. You know what I mean? Let me cross the street. Like, that's amazing, yo. But yeah, just that sacrifice is great. But like, being obedient, I guess keeping the statutes and the laws to the best of your ability is better than all of that. Or like doing what you're supposed to do. So yeah, yo, it's fucking amazing. Anyways, I'm gonna grab the rest of these scripts real quick. Where was I? Let me grab this real quick. This is Isaiah 1:11-15. To what purpose is the multitude in the KJV? Hold up. So yeah, this is Isaiah 1 to 11. 1, Isaiah 1, verse 11 to 15. To what purpose is the multitude of your sacrifices unto me, saith Yahweh? I am full of your burnt offerings of rams, and the fat of fed beasts. And I delight not in the blood of bullocks, or of lambs, or of the goats, or of the he goats, when ye come to appear before me. Who has required this at your hand, to tread my courts? Bring no more vain oblations, incense of an abomination unto me. So he didn't want any of our sacrifices, man. Like he's sick of it, because niggas were like abusing it, yo. The new moons and Sabbaths. Incense is an abomination unto me. The new moons and Sabbaths, the calling of assemblies, I cannot away with. It is iniquity, even the solemn meetings. Your new moons and your appointed feasts, my soul hateth. They are a trouble unto me. I am weary to bear them. And when ye spread forth your hands, I will hide my eyes from you. Yea, and when ye make many prayers, I will not hear. Your hands are full of blood. Yeah, that's scary. Like, I think about, yo, when I pray, I always say, yo. Like, I always ask for forgiveness, and I hope that I'm in, like, you know, like, the temple, and I pray that Yahweh Bashem Yahushai is dealing with me so that my prayers can be heard, bro. And I ask that in the name of Yahweh Shai. I ask Yahweh Shai, please hear my prayers. In the name of the Holy Spirit, please hear my prayers. Like, I do not want to be praying and no one's hearing it, yo. That shit's scary to me, yo. So, yeah, yo. Mans need the prayers heard, bro. I got 3 more. Slovakia. This is Amos 5 and 20 to 23 KJV. Shall not the day of Yahweh be darkness and not light, even very dark and no brightness in it? I despise your feast days, and I will not smell in your solemn assemblies. Though ye offer me burnt offerings and your meat offerings, I will not accept them, neither will I regard your peace offerings of your fat beasts. Take thou away from me the noise of thy songs, for I will not hear the melody of thy fowls. Yo, who knows how Saul was going? Like, Saul was probably praying to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, but Yahweh was done with him. And bro, when I get into that next lesson, you're gonna see, yo, bro, the way Saul was going with David over such, bro, David killed Goliath for Saul, bro, and for Israel. He should have been a guy from then. But as soon as Saul heard the women singing for him and shit, for like how, you know the song, Saul has killed his thousands, but David's his tens of thousands. He immediately hated David, and Yahweh Bashem Yahushai put an evil spirit on him, bro. He was done with him. It was all a setup, because it was all Yahweh Bashem Yahushai's like movie, you know, like that's how he played it out. But still, man, bro, I'm gonna go into details about that. Like, it's like, bro, Saul was wilding. Okay, I'm gonna get these real quick. This Hosea 6:6. For I desire mercy and not sacrifice, and the knowledge of the Most High more than burnt offerings. This is the last one. This is Psalms 40, verse 8 and 11. I delight to do thy will, O my power. Yeah, thy law is within my heart. I have preached righteousness in the great congregation. Lo, I have not refrained my lips, O Yahweh, thou knowest. I have not hid thy righteousness within my heart. I have declared thy faithfulness and thy salvation. I have not concealed thy loving kindness and thy truth from the great congregation. Withhold not thou Withhold not thou thy tender mercies from me, O Yahweh. Let thy loving kindness and thy truth continually preserve me. That's how we all feel, bro. Well, at least the hopeful elect, you know what I mean? I don't know about these other niggas. Yo, these other niggas is wildin', bro. Yeah, yo. Bro, obedience is better than sacrifice. Obedience is better than sacrifice, man. So, with that in mind, just try your best not to be obedient to the Lord, bro. Try your best to be obedient to the Lord and not like dishonor Him or just be outside the temple of it on a fuckery, bro. Like, we're at the end of this shit, man. Yo, they're talking about October 4th. They're gonna do a fuckery with some phone shit. Like, yo, they're coming with some things, bro. So, yo, we need the protection of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. I need the protection of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai bad. So, I'm gonna wrap it up. I'm gonna go inside and shit. I'm gonna try to come with some things. I'm gonna try to line up on next one, hopefully soon. I'm gonna try to be more consistent with my videos. And yeah, yo, Israel, hold it down. Call Haloim like how Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Makakwadash. Double honors to the apostles, the Great Millstone. Double honors to the bishops and the older brothers, bro, pushing these videos out, man, constantly. And their camps and shit, like, you know, like just holding the brothers down, like with faith building and knowledge, bro, through Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, through the Holy Spirit, because it's all Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, you know what I mean? So, Shalom Israel, Shalom.